guys, good afternoon. It's me, Tahili, once again, and it's that time, Thought for Tuesday. So, I want to thank you first of all for joining me and for being consistently watching the Thought for Tuesday series. And today, I want to talk about how the hard work that you do today will be the reward that you see tomorrow. And I am sure that you've heard this in many different ways on many occasions, but this is my perception of it. So, first of all, it started yesterday. I was having a online group class, group fitness, pretty early in the morning. Every morning, it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's at 6:30 a.m. and I have a lovely group of women. The energy is great. And yesterday, for some reason, okay, yeah, it was Monday, and everyone, the energy was just so very low energy. So I had to stop them. I just stopped them before we started the real aspect of the training workout, and I said, listen to me, I just want to remind you all of something. You chose to get up and be here, be present at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. So that means you showed up not for me, you showed up for you. So I want to remind you to give it your very best. You know what? Everybody wants to be great or wants to do something amazing someday. But in order to get to that someday where you do something great, you have to do something today. Today, now. And so I took the opportunity to remind them as gently as I could, because so many of us we experience this thing called Monday morning blues. Actually, you want to know something? Mondays are one of my favorite days of the week. Actually, almost every day has a favorite. It brings something for me to be grateful for. But Mondays are particularly favorable for me because it means that I get to do things, to challenge myself. I have Monday to Friday or maybe Saturday, depending on how my workload is, to just see what I can create. And there's no need to have Monday morning blues. Why not have Monday morning fire? You understand? Create something. So I reminded them of that in that moment. In order to be great someday, you have to start by doing something today. So it all starts with one small step leading to bigger things in the future. And I also want to, tie it in with how the hard work you do today will lead to the reward that you see tomorrow. Listen, guys, we all have that person in our life who we just think, oh my God, she's so successful or he's so successful. And you feel like that person is like really privileged and just lucky. But when you think of that word lucky, what made that person lucky? What is so special about that person that person gets to be lucky and you don't? That person is working behind the scenes when you don't see. And what you do see is the result of the hard work behind the scenes in the early hours of the morning, the 6:30 a.m. training sessions, or getting up at 2:30 a.m. to do a run at 4 o'clock in the morning, or anything else. And you see them having overnight success, excuse me. But there's really no such thing. An overnight success in the business world is considered to be 10 years. 10 years underground and then bloom. That's an overnight success. And that's consistent work. So what are you consistently putting your energies into? I am not just a well-being, health and fitness influencer. That's just a fancy label for saying that I do personal training, health coaching, Pilates, yoga, and I'm also very involved athletically. I inspire people through what I do because I have to live the life that I want other people to lead. So I have to be my truth. But the thing about it is that I have the same challenges as everybody else. We all get 24 hours in the day. What we do with the 24 hours is important. Recently, I found myself spending that was last month, and I allowed myself to have that moment. I found myself spending a lot of time on Netflix, I like to watch Asian romances because it's just so beautiful, and I enjoyed myself. I allowed myself to have that experience, And I like to go on Facebook and see what's happening in other people's lives and Instagram or whatever. But I also reminded myself, okay, Tahili, you allow that period. You had that period where you were, just relaxing. Why don't you get back into your zone and start seeing what you can create? Because you are watching other people create their things. And when are you going to get back to creating your things? So, the hard work you do today is the reward that is going to lead to the reward that you see tomorrow. If you want to be a writer, you just have to start by writing a few words every day. Maybe give yourself, even if not every day, give yourself a limit for the week, 500 words a week. If you do 500 words over a week, um, a non-fiction novel is considered, I think, to be about 20,000 words. You can get that in no time. 20,000 to maybe 60,000. You can get that in no time. 500 words a week, or maybe you want to extend your limit. But you just have to start with a small step. You want to run your first 5K? Okay, so that means that you have to actually get started. Start walking. You don't have to start off running. Start walking, start doing things. You want to become fitter, you have to, start working out, doing things, get your body moving, etc. So that's my thought for Tuesday, guys, and I would really like you all to think about it. We get better over time, not overnight. And overnight success is considered in the business world to be somebody who's been behind the scenes working for 10 years. And if you want to be an overnight success in the real world in this game we call life, in this beautiful game we call life, I don't necessarily think you have to wait 10 years for whatever you're looking for, but you do have to get started. So that's my thought for Tuesday, guys, and I want to thank you for listening, and I hope this resonates with you. The hard work that you do today is going to be the reward that you see tomorrow, but it starts with one step. Start with one step. And every day, just make sure there is a consistent other step. And that's what's going to get the ball rolling. So thank you, my loves. I appreciate your time and your energy. Love to you all. Have a great week. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Namaste.